All right, guys, it's the OC, and hey, we're going to do a quick film session on our third round draft pick, Asim Richards, out of the University of North Carolina. And hey, we want to get just a little bit of measurables on him and just a brief background before we get into the film. So, if you look at him, he's 6'4", roughly 309 pounds. Has a really good reach in terms of arm length of 34 inches. And hey, we're going to check him out versus Miles Murphy. Now, Miles Murphy was picked with the 28th pick in this year's draft. 6'5", roughly 270 pounds. Really top end speed rusher. Ran a 4.51 at the NFL combine and working out for scouts. And so he will be a good guy to look at in terms of quality competition to get a good evaluation of a scene and see his upside, his potential, and maybe some things he can improve upon. So anyway, let's get into the film.
The OC.
The film breakdown.
All right, so take a look at the bottom of your screen, Asim Richards, left tackle for UNC. And what you'll notice is, he has normally really good fluid pass sets. That was a good adjustment by him on seeing the delayed blitzing linebacker and getting in front of him. All right, so now if you notice here, you got Miles Murphy, covering him up, and this is a screen play, right? So, he's a 4-eye, and he's looking to bump him and a run outside on the screen. And, he misses his guy there, but he's kind of in position to get him. So want to see him a little bit better operating in space, but typically he's where he needs to be. All right, so this is him inside. Really good job with the drive block down and really staying with this man and pushing him all the way down the line. And this is Miles Murphy right here, number 98, who we shoved all the way across the line of scrimmage. So good job there. And then that's a touchdown for UNC. Okay. Looking at this again, and this is the thing that you kind of don't like as much with the team, is that he almost looks confused with the movement, and he doesn't really hit anybody on this play. He steps inside, he's looking at zero, he misses zero. Now he's looking, he's shuffling his feet, he doesn't know where to go. Be very, very declarative with your footwork and get up on the next level and make a block. Now, on this particular play, this is where you want to see him improve. Positionally, he's fine. But power-wise and hands-wise, zero gets off of him and falls in late on the tackle. So I want to see him drive his feet, roll his hips, and just play a little bit stronger at the point of attack. And that's what you want to see there. If you look at him at the top of the screen here, his guy actually comes off late. He slides, his hands are wide, hands gets knocked off, and his guy gets in on the tackle while he is falling out on the ground. So, again, he's a developmental guy, guys. And, again, feet overall not bad. And this is a bull rush, and this is where I say he needs to get stronger, right? He gets almost carried back to the quarterback. The guy dives into his chest, and this is look at that, just one arm bull rush. Oh, my goodness. Spins off of him, and had he held that ball, any longer where his man could have got to him, his man would have also got a good lick in on him. So those are the things you want to see him improve upon, having a lower base. Also on this play, when he gets hit, his body gets upright. And that's the issue. You got to sit down when you get hit. When you start to get bull rushed, so Miles Murphy, power now. He's using power, and he's knocking his hands off, and he's just walking him back and just sprinting opposite side, running towards quarterback. So more power, get your hands inside, sit down. This is him running inside, okay? And, hey, solid job running inside right here, right? Good job, locating the second level defender. Good footwork, right? Locate him, okay, and then drive your feet and finish him. Don't hold. So a lot of times you hold because you're not bringing enough strength with you and you're not finishing from your hips. So he needs to finish better with his hips and play with more power, although he gets on the block. Looking at this particular play, notice again, overall good job, right? That's kind of a seal block here for a draw play, and you just want to see him just have more drive here. Positionally, most of the time he's good, but the finish needs to be a little bit better, even on that play. Positionally, on this play, he's good, but he's getting thrown off, right? His man, Miles Murphy dominating him, man. He's getting in on the tackle. He's having pretty much his way with him. Again, his man is sliding off of him on this particular play. You'll see it from the other angle. So again, initial good block, and then his man disengages, right? Roll your hips, get your elbows down, and finish your block. Don't let your man throw you east and west. He steps inside. He tries to actually throw his man, hip toss his man because it's a QB draw in this particular play. We'll see how effectively he tries to hip toss his man. And, not a bad job, on Miles Murphy there. But, you want to just see him improve, again, the strength quotient. So good feet here, right? He sets up good, but when he gets pulled, he starts to duck his head and he starts to get unbalanced. But initially, what you like is that good set, boom. Good hands right there, but when he gets pulled, right, hands comes down, quarterback is running for his life, and it's not because of his block per se, but you just want to see him finish a little bit better to be where he needs to be in terms of an NFL level. But solid job. That's not a minus on that block, by the way. So good job with him working up on the second level, but he gets his feet too close together and he loses his balance once he engages on the second level. So good block initially, losing his feet, and kind of, you see a kind of a theme here of him kind of getting tossed and losing his balance because of the fact that his feet are not shoulder width apart, and he's not playing with the base upon contact. He loses space, and so again he gets pulled and yanked, and there it is. This man, Miles Murphy having a field day, getting in on the block, tackle for loss right there. So, not a good play there. And so this is good. He runs this man by and his quarterback steps up. So good initial footwork on the setup, right? So really, really good at us. A 45-degree slide, good hands, right? He's chasing the guy by the quarterback. So good job, right? And, unfortunately, that was a pop-up ball. But good job on that particular rep. On this play, at the point of attack, and again, you see his man get the penetration on the slant. This is where you got to get your inside foot down, and you got to push this guy smooth down the line of scrimmage. You cannot let Miles Murphy get on the inside of you and bully you back and be in the backfield. So this is where we talk about the strength quotient. This is him again with a draw-like block, kind of like a kick seal block. At the end of the day, just trying to kick his man out and make sure this guy, that's been really a handful for him to deal with, doesn't cross his face. But again, this number 33, this guy is controlling him with one arm, with a one-arm stab, and he has to break that elbow and really just push this guy and not get controlled by a one-arm elbow on this particular play. On this particular play, it's the footwork here, right? He got to get his head across to the inside shoulder pad. He does not. Again, he's got a blitzer, and he does a good job on that. He sees the blitzer. He tries to throw the blitzers by, but you want to see him finish the blitzer here. Keep your feet moving, right? Don't lunge and reach, right? Just because you got your shoulders on him doesn't mean that he's going to start running. Again, on that play, he doesn't really block anybody because it's a late blitzer again. He's just sealing on this play, and, it's a seal bounce. I want to see you move your feet, Asim. Move your feet and actually get to the guy and cover him up. So those are the things that you kind of see on this particular film, right? You saw him play against a first-round draft pick in the defensive end out of Clemson. And, overall, man, you can see where he has work to do. In terms of his body, he's fine, man. I mean, he has the prototypical, size, so to speak, that you want. But this guy needs to add some weight. He needs to add some strength. You can see from this film, look, Miles Murphy is not going to be the best player he plays against in the NFL. He's going to have to get better. He's going to have to develop, good bones. He's kind of like a remodeled house here. Like, a house has good bones, but you need to clean up some things and, replace the sink, replace the bathroom, and do some different things to make it better. And so he's that type of prospect for the Dallas Cowboys. Tremendous upside, good fluid feet, but at the same time, you want to see hand placement, you want to see strength, you want to see more power. But the good side about this is that he's going to be playing with some really good offensive linemen, playing with a good offensive line coach, and playing with one of the best strength programs in the NFL. And so at the end of the day, he has nothing to do but get better. Look at the progression of Terrence Steele and how he got better from year one to year two. I think the Cowboys drafted him with that in mind, giving him the ability to play behind some great players and thinking that he's going to really progress and come up and be at least a rotational or solid backup for this team in years to come. So that's my thoughts about Asim Richards, man, our tackle pickup from UNC. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know what you see on the film. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Boss Cowboy Sports. Follow Boss Cowboy Sports on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can follow me, the OC100, on Twitter. So next time, we'll see you.